Hi, my name's Kathy Rushing, and I want to show you trying to make a woodland garden. Right now it's not all in shade, but I'm working on that. And this is the first year for this garden. This is a hosta bed that I've planted. Got a little jewel weed back there, a black lace elderberry, some heirloom irises, and it's still a work in progress, of course. I'm trying to edge it with rocks to kind of save on the work, and of course lots more mulch. So you can see this pathway doesn't have a lot of grass in it, but you know, there's always work to be done in a garden. Got some ajuga, canna. There's a lot of bulbs that'll come up in the spring. This is a phantom hydrangea that has bloomed for well over 2 months. It's grown 3 times its size this summer, and it was beautiful. There's some pipe vine and there's an azalea, some assorted ferns, Lenten rose, ajuga, some more perennial ferns, a hydrangea, more jewelweed, Thai basil, which won't come back, but I'll replant, some mums, obedience, witch hazel. There's some lupins that I planted from seed, Peruvian daffodil, and this is still a little junky because this used to be a junk pile before it was a garden. This is one of my favorites, a butylon, a little imp, blooms off and on all year. It's just beautiful. A lot of stuff got blown over from the storms and the wind. The Asiatic lilies blew over. This is a boneset, which just came up as a weed, but I decided to keep it for the pollinators. Rattlesnake master fell over from the wind. I'll be cutting it back anyway. This is the cup flower that you can see fell over, but more flowers started up at the bottom. Monarda. So these beds are mostly for the butterflies, but I'd like to put in some smaller shade trees. Russian sage, more zinnias. It was a potted mum that I put in the ground getting ready to bloom. Beautiful dahlias. Pineapple sage, verbena, and I've got a couple deciduous azaleas. More heirloom irises. Viburnum, Mexican sage, bridal wreath verbena, and this is a bed in progress with lots of daylilies. So you can see I'm getting ready to newspaper it and mulch it, and in the spring it should be absolutely beautiful. This is a bed where we used to have a gigantic oak tree, which we lost. So now we're just going to fill it in with some topsoil after we got rid of the stump. And it's going to be all daylilies because I still have a ton of daylilies to plant. This is a really nice butterfly bush that has been through all kinds of adverse things, and it's still beautiful after all this time and very easy to propagate. More butterflies and zinnias, goldenrod. And this is really where the daylilies are going to go, but I couldn't bear to pull up the Mexican sunflowers because the butterflies love them so good, and the cosmos. So the Mexican sunflowers are really great for pollinators, and even in the fall the birds like them. Well, I hope you've liked my garden. Bye-bye.